I'm having a gosh. I just get going too fast. Okay, so it's been a while. Lots of stuff has happened. I have a really hard time recording it all because I just get into it, get going. When I want to do a thing, there's a whole bunch of setup, and that takes a lot of time. I got a hard time with that. I'm gonna just live with it for now, learn to be better, and I'll work towards being better. But I got this guy, and we're gonna bring you with me. We're gonna start recording and picturing all the things so we can get stuff going. Doing a lot of housework and administrative stuff today. Stuff, computer things. Deleting this, deleting that, updating those, changing passwords, boring stuff. Last couple of days have been housework to get this place back to normal. I don't have to make videos about doing housework. Although we're going to shift right away to cleaning up a space just over here. But it's not house, it's work in the house. But I run my landlady's shipping department essentially, and it is organizing and cleaning packing materials to improve space, reduce frustration. I got a hard time with clutter, stresses me the heck out. You'll understand what I'm saying in just a second here. We'll give you a show. Been walking through this space for way too long, and it's time to deal with it. Okay, so I'm actually just testing audio. Fingers crossed this worked. If it worked, awesome, we're going to carry on. If not, I'll see you for it again.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so it did work. Lady? Well, that's Miss Pippa. I've introduced y'all before, I'm sure. But she wants to say hi today. Hey, don't you, lady? I mean, you want to do more. Oh, that's a nice leg you're showing. That's very nice of you. Okay. TV I'll put on? Okay. So she's a real big fan of this stuff. Micems. Oh, yeah, there you go, kiddo. Wait for it. Ooh. Bam. Nah. Oh. YouTube, though. Get you every time. Okay. Sorry about that. Commercials. Cut you short. All right. So, this. At this space we've been stepping over. Just a pain in the ass to do it every time. This big bag of peanuts. We go over here. It was stepping around it all the time. Just too much stuff, not enough space. Too much stuff, not enough space. So, I'm going to take care of that. That spot first, I think. All right. So we got a little bit of stuff to deal with. Oh, but that looks pretty good. Condensed a bag of peanuts. Put some pillows and stuff away. And then that little pile of stuff needs to be sorted out with these two boxes. So that'll get those out of there. And now we'll take a look at this pile. Go down. Okay. Well, look. There's walnut stuff behind it. Alright, there you go. So took some things down, condensed a pile of boxes, shuffled some things in a little bit. There you go. And that's a neat little space. So I'm going to come through here with a vacuum and get rid of all the junk and the hair and stuff. A little hairball. Deal with those things. And I got this little pile. A couple of machines. We'll sort this out. Packing supplies. We got to sort this out. We got homes for all this stuff. Just got to sort it out. Bucket for upstairs. Collapsible boxes. Easy stuff. All has homes. Just gotta do it. Okay. See you on the other side of that. Okay. So, I'm going to back up a little bit. Okay, so here we go. We had the stuff there. It was all sticking out like crazy. Duck them in that nice little space. That little space is where the bubbles used to be sitting, or the peanuts. I always call them bubbles, but they're peanuts. Those used to be there. Condensed them up. So there's just one bag instead of 1.5 bags. Cleaned up this little space here. Got it all organized into this pile. Got all that organized. And then when I did the vacuuming, I went right all the way up to the door there. So we got a few boxes left, although that's a different project. And I got these guys to put away into there. And then, and then one more thing. I'm also going to put away these. So, the landlady sells stuff on Etsy. And so she lists them on the store and then puts them in a bin. And then I collect the bin of things. And then I put the bin of things into, let's go for a walk real fast. I can do it now. I can walk real fast because I cleaned that space. That's why I cleaned that space. The wall of bins. That's where I put the stuff. So when things sell, when she lists them, I get the bin. I take the bin. I bring it downstairs and I put it in the bins. And then when a thing sells, I take it out of the bin and bring it in. And I use all this stuff. And I use all that stuff. And then we pack it up nice so nothing breaks. I think I've broke one. 3 things have arrived broken. 2 of them were determined to be fraud. 1 of them was me being a dummy. And I've never made that mistake again. I'm a good shipper. Anyways, so I tidied up a bunch of that stuff. And then, I'm going to put those guys away. When we got to go out and clean some stuff up. But I think that's it. Okay, so let's talk about why I did this and why I made this a video. That's important. I'm starting to lose my train of thought here. Oh, I'm losing it. It's about time for a smoke. Oh, no. So I cleaned that up. If you remember from the very start of it all, I had to shuffle past to get by anything. Big stepping over stuff to get around things. And it's easy to do. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. But it just means you're always putting that extra little effort into everything you do. And so what is it trying to do? Task host Windows. Task host is stopping background test. Microsoft Windows WE resolution host. Well, you told me you needed to restart, so I restarted. Why are you telling me you're having... Okay. Peter's doing stuff. I've been doing that all day today. I think I mentioned that earlier too. Super boring. Okay, so everything's in the way. It's all in the way. And it's super easy to get around it, but the stress of going around it all the time builds up. And it builds up, and it builds up, and it builds up, and it builds up. And you're always putting that extra little bit of energy, mental, physical, both, whatever it is, into everything you're doing. It's super unnecessary. Oh. Time to go. I'm going to call this one done. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, hi there. Okay. So not see you tomorrow. We've got a cat situation. So I live in a bad part of town, and fairly often animals get abandoned when people move out of their houses. And so we rescue the abandoned and stray cats in the neighborhood. At the very least, feed the ones who refuse to be caught. One of those has had kittens in our garage. So today we will catch her. and her kittens. Yeah, so, gosh. Okay, so first things first, if we're going to do this. Hello, Miss Pippa. She used to be a street cat. Hello, Miss Lady. Boop, boop. You're a sweet little girl. So in here, it's hard to see because it's dark. Oh my gosh. That little strip right here. That's a big pet carrier. It's how we got the first one. So we like to use the carrier instead of the trap because the carrier is cozier, is bigger, it's roomier. It's got the solid plastic as opposed to the metal grating as most traps do. It's just a much cozier place to get caught. Makes life easy. Plus then there's no weird transfer or anything. They're just in the pet carrier. Great. So I gotta dig that guy out, which means I'm making a huge mess. In a video a few months ago, I was really stoked about getting this thing back in here and cleaned up. You can't see me because it's dark. Okay, I'm gonna get this taken care of and I'll see you outside. Okay, cat catching. Kitten box. Not the cat we caught. There she goes.
Do we see her? I don't know. That's the cat we caught. The white space.
No, what did that do? I don't know what that did. I don't know how to work this camera. Okay. And then we have the kittens.
Okay, more in a second.
Okay, got them.
These are the bees. Oh, the hell.
There are 5 of them.
And she's still not happy about it.
Okay, now I'm actually done.
Hi, Miss Pippa.
And there's Percival. So I smell like street cats and kittens and things now, so they're gonna have to investigate. Hey kids. Percival. Okay. Alright. Madness. I'll see you tomorrow. Next time I manage to get one of these done. Hey yo!